So in India, I'm noticing it at the pre-investment and pre-settlement phase before the step, of marriage has been taken by people. In the West, you are already seeing the effects of post-marriage. You know, in the West, you're already seeing single parenthood is on the rise. You're already seeing unhappiness is on the rise. You have young independent women who are, earning and rich and everything, but they are hollow inside because they do not have that family life, which a lot of women naturally want to. But simply the way the agenda has been going and the volume on that is making even those kind of women also think that, okay, maybe they are right. Maybe I should abandon family. Maybe I should. So
Yeah.
the two pillars
Correct.
of anything, in this universe, they are just attacking on both ends. They're attacking the men in a different way. They're attacking the women in a different way.
Yeah.
And you're just going to ruin any chance of union in this universe, whether it's at a humanity level, whether it's at the level of partnership, cohabitation. And in the West, you see the post effects. You see how that has impacted, young children, and as well as how that has impacted the
Yeah.
people.
So, I mean, my way of seeing things, first of all, I would have, for having spent a lot of time in India and having been married to an Indian man and like having gotten into the culture, what I've noticed is that there is an expectation from women, generally speaking, that they're not going to really be doing much in their lives. So they might be going to university, they might be, they might go to all the way to Canada and get their master's degree, but once they get married, that's kind of like useless, and it just becomes like a trophy kind of thing. Or my wife has a master's degree in something. Yeah, but does she actually do something with it? She's a housewife. Okay, so why the fuck did she spend $100,000 in doing that anyway? So
yeah.
So there is that. Then there is there is that. There is this sense of like, well, anyways, I'm not going to be asked to do much, so that kind of makes you already, and for being European, I really see that, and I go like, oh, that's a little bit scary, like I obviously I like my partner to contribute and and support me and take care of me and be there for me and all of that, but I wouldn't like the idea of kind of being this pretty thing that just sits there. Like I need a fucking mission. Like I need to work, I need to do something, otherwise I'll just go crazy. But so there's this one thing that's pretty much accepted, that anyways, when I get married, I'm not going to be asked to do much, except, that I think it's a reality check for them once they get married and they realize that because they're not doing much, they actually become really dependent on their husband and on their step family, like their in-laws, and they thought they would get freedom by getting married, but actually I would say it's pretty much the opposite. It's pretty much the opposite. Reality check. So then they think, oh, I want my husband to be like this and I want my husband to be like that. And then there's now this current that's now reached Asia, specifically India, which is about women empowerment. And so now, you have to take it with you have to be balanced in the way that you look at women empowerment. Women empowerment doesn't mean that you get to do whatever the fuck you want and everybody else gets to watch and applaud, like it doesn't work like that. And if you are using it like that, then you're doing every single woman a disservice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is where they went massively wrong. This is where they went so massively wrong.